Hi YouTube! Like I said, I was going to do an updated nursery video once I was all done, and I believe I'm done. No, not many changes. What I did do on this wall, changing out the nursery, shifted into changing the hallway and then also the bedroom. So in changing out the bedroom, I ended up with, I had one of these shelf things that was in the closet area, and then once I rearranged some stuff, I had the empty shelf. So I brought them in here, and I now have the baby blankets in here. And then underneath I have my two buckets. So that bucket has like their jackets and stuff, their outside jackets and hats. And then this bucket has their clothes for warm weather. You know, there's the blankets and the boppy. And then up here, I now have, well, up there, I have the girls' hats and headbands. You know, I always have my little shoes and my puppy. And then there are the baby shoes. Here I have the boys' drawer. I used to only have 2 drawers of boy stuff, but I did, if you guys were watching, you see I did like 2 good eBay lots that I purchased for boy stuff. So I had to definitely expand and put another drawer on here. And what I like to do is keep the cards that I receive. So this one is a Christmas and birthday card. This one says congrats. I forget which baby that came with. That is the card that came with my prize from Nicole. I like to just keep them out here. I just think it's cute and it's sweet. But up top I have the boys' sleepers, and they're all-in-ones, their overalls and rompers. And then I have their onesies and their shirts. And then here I have their pants. And then on this side I have their hats. I also have Oliver's tummy and butt plates under there. You can kind of see them. I don't use them. I thought that I'd be so excited to get a belly plate and everything. Denim came with one. Oliver came with front and back plates, and I don't use them. Maybe someday. I know that I did put this on the changing table, and it makes sense to have the little hygiene stuff on the changing table, but now that I'm counting it up, I don't have the space for it, and I'll show you that in a second. So I just moved it back over here. The diapers, here they're toys, they're new lovey. Diapers, hair stuff, powder, all in there. I did change the socks a bit because I did get quite a few new pairs of socks in those lots that I purchased. So up here I have the unisex socks, hats, booties, and mitts. Then I have the girl socks, the Bengal that came with jersey and stockings and mitts here. And then I have the boys socks and hand mitts there. So I had to space it out a little bit differently. So that's on that wall. I did kind of straighten up the picture as well. Now behind the door, like I very first showed you, my husband has a dolly that he needs to bring back to the studio. So behind the door is just kind of, I don't really deal with that too much. Once he brings a dolly back to the studio, then I will put the stroller back there. So then you come around, and on this side, nothing much has changed here. It's pretty much the same, except that under the bottom, I took those 2 big buckets out. So I have my diaper bag that I bring when I go out, my diaper bag with the bottles and bibs. I have a pack of diapers I got from the thrift store. They were the 7th generation, like green diapers. I got them for like $2 in the thrift store, and it was a full pack. I have my blanket, my towel that I use when I wipe and I bathe the babies, and my pacifiers that are either modified for denim or need to be magnetized. And then I have babies here, and I have babies here. Yeah, so I figure I'll need the space. I couldn't put the bucket on there. So up here, I added this. This was my son's, announcement pillow. I completely forgot that my son's nursery theme was classic poo. I didn't even remember about this this pillow. I went over to my mom's And this was in her, like, out in front of her bedroom. And I'm like, how did you even get this? Somehow, some way, it got mixed in with her stuff. And I remembered instantly. What happened was, you know, after my son was born, I filled this out and I had this in his crib. And at some point, one time when he was asleep, he actually wiggled himself onto the pillow, and either, I forget if he drooled or he sweat or something, and it blurred it all up like that. I was so upset. But yeah, this is my son's announced birth pillow, Caden, September 10th, 2005. I can't even read the rest. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's classic Pooh, and this blanket that I have under here is just, is Pooh and Tigger, so I figure it goes along well. These are just jackets that I need to put into the bucket down there. I can just put them on top for right now. They need to go in that bucket. That bucket's kind of tight, and dreading fitting those in there. Along this wall, I've seen a few other reborn moms do a pacifier magnetized thing, and I went ahead and I did that as well. I think it's so cute. Here are the ribbons that I got in with Nicole's gift as well. I said I would do something with them, and there they are. And here are the pacifiers. I still have a lot of pacifiers to magnetize, so the open spaces here will be filled in. I love having them out on display because having them in the container is nice and you can sort through, but oftentimes I just leave it alone. I don't even bother sorting through to find what's going to match with their outfit and etc. So having them right here where I'll most likely be dressing the babies or picking out their clothes, I just look up, okay, I can see which ones match. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the strollers over there. Like I said, I am going to move those behind the door once my husband moves his dolly. Nothing changed over here. I think I added a drawer though, but that's the girls' clothes. The top drawer is, the way I have it separated, I have tiny girls' clothes and newborn girls' clothes, because Olivia and Kaylee can fit a large preemie and a small newborn, and then Jersey fits a good newborn and a small 0 to 3. So I just have them separated on the top drawer. I have the preemie and small newborn onesies and sleepers on one side, and then I have the regular size newborn onesies and sleepers on the other side. That second drawer is clothes, the smaller clothes. The third drawer is the newborn size clothes for Jersey. And then the bottom drawer is Brene's clothes. And then that's it. I put the shoes up there. And there's their jacket. And there is Xylan. So Torin left. Cassidy left. I do still have Brene and Xylan available for adoption. I want to say thank you so much to everyone that commented on my video about the partial silicone that I'm expecting. Compassion was so right. She said that we're there for each other, like in this community. We're there for each other in good times to share, you know, in all the good moments, but also in the bad moments as well. And posting that video, I was unsure if I should post it or not. I don't usually talk about such negative things, but I'm very glad I did, because everyone has been so supportive and so encouraging, and it means a whole lot. I'm going to have to log on to the computer to reply to everyone's comment individually, but thank you all very, very much. You've helped me feel sane, because as I was sitting here debating what to do, you kind of teeter a little bit like, wait, am I overreacting? Maybe I'm being impatient. Maybe I'm wrong. You never really, I had moments where I was just unsure if I was being inconsiderate or what have you. But thank you so much to everyone that commented, and an update on that. So that video I made Saturday morning, and Saturday midday around 5. I hadn't heard back from her on Facebook Messenger, so I emailed her. I copied the message telling her she had 24 hours, and I emailed it to her, and she did respond. She said that she was gone for the weekend and would get me the tracking information when she returned. To me, that's still fishy because the day before, which would have been Saturday her time, she said she was working on horses all day. And then the next day, which would have been Sunday her time, she said she was gone for the weekend. It seemed really, really fishy to me. I saw her messages, but I did not respond to them Saturday night. Yesterday around 11 a.m. my time, yesterday, it was 11 a.m. her time on Monday. I emailed her back saying, okay, it's now 11 a.m. your time. Send me the tracking information. A little while after that, she sent me a photo of, when you ship something, you fill it out, who it's going to and everything. She sent me that little tracking slip. And the tracking slip said the item was mailed on March 4th. I looked at it and I said, that doesn't make sense because on March 6th, she told me she was going to mail on that day. So I asked her, why would you not just tell me you already mailed it 2 days before instead of, getting upset and telling me that I pissed you off? Why wouldn't you just say it was mailed on the 4th if we spoke on the 6th? So she said, oh, well, I didn't have the proof then. Whatever. I don't believe her. The day would have been the 14th her time. All she did was not put the 1 in front of the 4 and put 3-4 and snap the photo to send to me. And then she probably added the 1 after she took the photo to send over. She told me that she called her postal service and they told her that the baby should be to me within 3 days. And if it's not here in 7 days, to open a claim. So I'm not an idiot. I looked up the postal service, and the method of delivery that she chose takes 3 to 7 days to arrive. So if she would have mailed it on the 4th, it would have come to me either between last week Thursday and tomorrow. Today is Monday. It would have arrived to me between last week Thursday and tomorrow if in fact it would have been mailed on the 4th. When I enter the tracking information onto the website, it says no updates yet. So you know how if you sell something on eBay, you can buy the postage automatically, and eBay will update the tracking information. So the buyer gets an email saying your item has been shipped. They get the tracking number, but once you click the tracking number, it says this item has not been scanned yet. Basically, it's the same thing. When I put in the tracking number, the number is valid, but it says that it has no updates yet. So basically, she just mailed it yesterday. I haven't said anything to her about it yet. I need hard proof because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just haven't updated it. But I emailed the the shipping company, and I said, hey, this is supposed to arrive to me in a few days, but I have no updates on tracking. I want to verify when it was scanned in because I'm pretty sure, I'm about 99.5% sure that she's just lying and she just mailed it off yesterday, which is 14 days after the payment cleared to her, which I don't think that's right. 14 days is a long time to wait to mail someone's product off. But I do now have tracking information, and 7 to 10 days we'll see what arrives. I did see a comment from Herlanda Pooh Bear where she was saying, she wouldn't even want the package because she's not sure what the seller did to it. And that got me thinking as well, like, really, she might have done something spiteful and, damaged the baby in some way, or, you never know people's mindset. So that is true. So now I am feeling a little bit cautious, a little bit worried of what exactly is in the box. You know, I will have to thoroughly inspect everything. It's a really awkward feeling. Once again, I'm still just waiting. That's where I am. I'm still just waiting. And as soon as the package comes, I'll be right back on here recording. You guys are going to open that package with me, and we'll go from there. And I forgot to even add in my last video, the baby is coming as a baldy. So she's putting in the rooting tool. I've ordered hair from the UK. You know what I mean? Like, I've done everything to prepare for my little baby to come home. I have the outfit already set. The hair should be here today or tomorrow. You know, I've already invested in this little baby. So I really, really hope it all works out well. And I'm waiting for confirmation from the shipping service, you know, when exactly was this item dropped off to be shipped, because I'm sure that she mailed it. She just mailed it yesterday. But all right, that is an update on that's an update on my nursery. And also an update on, look at Olivia sitting there looking so nosy. Is it focused? Yeah. She looks so nosy sitting there. But yeah, update on the nursery, and then update on this partial silicone baby that is supposedly on the way. We'll see what arrives hopefully this week. But all right, bye YouTube.